What's up, guys? So this is officially my first video on the FR-S that I'm gonna do. When I'm talking about FR-S, I'm talking about this car. And none of this was done. These rims weren't on it. I had lookalikes that were a name brand. These are just replicas of them. Headlights, those bottom lights, the side markers, all that was not on this car. Side skirts, front lip, all that was not on this car, with tail lights, the wing, none of that. I did all of that. The only thing I didn't do was the tint, and it was already lowered, but I had switched out the suspension. So the old coilovers are not in there anymore. They're actually over there. I'm waiting to sell them. So yes, I got some new fresh coilovers in there with some camber arms, toe arms, everything. But this is the official video that I'm gonna be doing. You'll probably see me in another outfit later on because I don't get all my parts till Tuesday. So this video will be on changing the interior parts. So stock, let me see if I can open it for you guys. So stock would be all of this, just the silver trim pieces. You can see I already took a lot of it out, like the buttons, the boots. So I got new boots. They're suede, they're not that leather. The leather was ripping up, and we did the steering stitching also. We've done a lot to this car ever since I got it. So this video will basically be a rundown of it. So right now I will be explaining all that I've done to it. Actually, you know what? I'll do two separate videos. This will be the video explaining what I've done on it. The other video will be on Tuesday, and that video will be me taking out the center console, switching all the silver, like I'm talking about door handles, AC vents, those right there, those silver trim pieces too. I'm gonna see if I can change out the shifter thing right there, the paddle shifters, probably put some overlay over it. The steering trim piece will also be changed. So everything right here, silver wise, will be black. I was gonna do carbon fiber, but I feel like that's too much. I already have a carbon fiber shift knob and the e-brake handle, and I got a carbon fiber overlay for the steering wheel trim piece. So I feel like that's enough accent of carbon fiber, plus the side markers are carbon fiber. So everything will be changed out to a black, like a matte flat black. I feel like it'll complete the car, but yeah. So basically what I've done on this car so far. So when I got it, it was already lowered. It was actually way lower than this. It was on some Track Series Megan Racing coilovers, but then the top hat started squeaking, and I could have just left them and kept driving it till they got worse, but I was like, I had to change out the camber arms because they were stock. So the guy was like, if you want to adjust your camber because they're cambered right now and have a perfect alignment, then just get the toe arms, rear adjustable toe arms, and camber arms. So I was like, you know what, I'll switch out the coilovers too. So everything is Megan Racing coilovers, or the Street Series. And then if I come under here, I don't know if you'll see it, but there's the Megan Racing right there for the camber arm. And then right in there, I don't know if it's gonna focus, honestly. Probably. Yeah, no, it's not gonna focus. But basically, hold on. I'm trying to get this right there. That's the only angle that I can get. So right there, I know that was a weird angle, but they're both powder coated, like blue, like a sparkly blue. So all that was changed out. Everything was readjusted. I didn't do it. I had somebody do it because I didn't have time, and I really didn't want to mess with any of that. So that I paid somebody to do. Everything else I did myself. Like we did the front lip, headlights, tail lights. We did a backup camera in this too. So headlights are Specty. These are GRCs or GSRs, something like that. The lip, side skirts. We got a rear diffuser right here. So rear diffuser, rear splitters are all from eBay. It's the STI kit, and it's not bad. It fit pretty good, pretty good. This was from a company off of Amazon. This fits really good too. The paint match was not there though. It was supposed to be paint matched, but the paint on the car is old, or it might just have been a different shading, but it has the same paint coat. But either way, I'm probably just gonna get the whole car repainted white again. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with this white. I'll probably just go with a regular white with some flakes in it, honestly. But other than that, oh, when we do that too, we'll probably get a new bumper, a rear bumper, and a new front bumper, just because this front bumper is all messed up and stuff. Not bad, but clips are broken, so it's a miracle that it holds on like this, but we'll just replace it since it'll get painted. I'll probably have the fenders taken off on each side when I do get it painted. Both bumpers will be off the car when it does get repainted. That wing will be off the car. All the side skirts and stuff will be off the car, just so I can get everything even and on there, under the fender wells, everything. Because I already had to touch up some paint because the surface rust, but it will get figured out later on. But back to the camera. The camera that we got here is right here. This car did not come with the factory backup camera because it was just a base model, I guess. But we did a factory one where it has the design spot for it. We just drilled up, ran the wires all professionally. I did this myself. Usually when I do wiring and stuff, I don't do it like tuck it in stuff. I just try to get it done. But yeah, we did it all like professional. It's all hidden behind the pillars, through the trunk, coming down under there, going up to the head unit. So yeah, we got that. Like I said, the wings from Amazon. Taillights are Valenti taillights. The fourth brake light is, I don't know if that's a Valenti, honestly, but I got that from FT Speeds. Everything like headlights and taillights was from FT Speeds. The license plate cover is just a carbon fiber fit phony license plate. Exhaust was already on the car when I bought it, Specty. I'll probably change it out with a newer Specty just to make it look cleaner. Or I want the Greddy, but I want blue tips. So if I do go that route, it'll be a while because I would obviously have to get the stock tips cut off on the Greddy and get some blue tips welded on. I don't want to do single. I'll keep it dual because I have the rear diffuser. I like the look. With the single, it doesn't look good to me, honestly. Shark fin was already done to it. These badges were done to it, so it says 86, but it's not an 86, it's an FR-S. I can show you guys in here. Like I said, tint was already done, so as I can see, it's 5% all around. I did not do this. I would have not done 5% because it just scares me. I haven't had time to switch it. I'll probably just wait. I don't know. We'll see. But in here, see, says Scion FR-S. We also did the iDoing head unit. That's really good. I like it. It has wireless Apple CarPlay and everything. Basically just plug and play. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I gotta get these wrapped so it matches. This is like the fake carbon fiber, whereas this is just black. We did a new carpet. I'll show you in this next photo coming up right now. So in that photo that you just saw, it was all ripped up right there. The carpet that I had in here before was bad. It was just not good. Just like the steering. The steering was peeling, but that's common with these cars. So I just did a restitching, which I did myself. It's not bad for a restitched kit, honestly, that I did. I'll probably change out the steering wheel later or just do a new stitching. I don't know. But yeah, we changed out the carpet. I got it off of OfferUp, so as you can see, it's a lot better condition. It's not brand new, but it's way better condition than what I used to have. And then I also bought these. These are still fairly new, as you can see. I'm giving these a try. I heard they're good, so I got these to not rip up the carpet or make it worse or any worse. I still gotta put the 2 clips in right there, but yeah, it's coming along. I might look for new door panels or just new ones of these right here, because as you can see, it's starting to crack. But this doesn't really bother me. The door still looks fairly clean. If I can, I would do door panels, new seats, because these ones have like little burn holes in them. Not bad, but the back seats did too. The guy was a smoker. I didn't know that. The car smelled bad, but when I took out the carpet and everything, there was this black gooey stuff everywhere. It just looked like either coffee or soda, so we had to clean all that up before we put the new carpet in. There was a cigarette, poker chip, a bunch of change, so we cleaned all that up, detailed the whole frame. Then we got the new carpet in, and then once we got the carpet in, we scrubbed it with some spray solution, carpet cleaner spray solution. We used the drill bit, did the whole detailing thing that detailers do. I spent like a lot of money. I just bought a whole bunch of detailing stuff. I got a water extractor too, so we did the water and then the extractor, and we just kept doing that till the carpet looked clean and smelled clean, so we did that. And then after that, I put the Meguiar's new car set in here, right here, turned on the AC and then the cycling, and then got it smelling brand new. Like, it smells brand new every time I get into it. So I'm just trying to make the car look new as possible. And what I'm going to be doing here soon, as you will see, like, we have that missing. We're replacing like a lot of this stuff, making it look new and improved. And then I'll also show you too why I got new boots. So in the next picture, you'll see why I got new boots right now. So that's why I got new boots. I actually got the boots done from Suede.com. I'll leave their stuff down below if I remember. But he was the one that did the stitching and all that. And as I requested, Alcantara with red stitching, black Alcantara, so it matches everything, and it's gonna make the car look cleaner and newer. And that's the look I'm trying to go for, because when I got this car, 2 front door speakers were not working. It was a blown flip fuse, carpet was ripped, steering wheel was messed up, e-brake boot was messed up. It was a mess. So we did a lot of this in 3 months, and I'm about to be done. I still have to do the feet well light and then the underglow, but other than that, I think I'm basically done. I don't know if I'm gonna do the star headliner in this, because I already had the star headliner in my truck, so I'm not really worried about doing that in this car. I just want to kind of keep everything original as possible. But if I later do decide to do the star headliner, I already know how to do it. But yeah, basically we've done, I think I've said a lot of the stuff that I've done. We've done carpet, floor mats. I have memory foam pillows for the seats up here. I just don't have them in right now since I detailed it. Oh, we did new speakers too. So with these cars, they are hard, like impossible to find brackets for these cars. You have to get them custom made or some, I don't know. I found a guy off of eBay that said it fit a Subaru BRZ, which these cars are all the same. So I hit him up. I was like, will it fit? He was like, yes. I was like, if it doesn't, can I return it? And he was like, yes. It's a mold. It's like a Metro mold. So it's like all the other ones that you go to Best Buy and buy for the speaker brackets. I tried it out. It was a tight fit. You kind of had to stretch it a little bit with your screw, but everything fit in perfectly. There's a little hole to run your little factory wires through. Bro, it was like OEM plus. So I have some JBL speakers in here, and then I'm probably going to do a sound system, maybe 2 10s or 2 8s to kind of give it that bass. But yeah, we did speakers. I didn't do any of these speakers. These speakers sound fine, so I just left those. It's just these ones that really, you can tell that they suck. What else? I don't know if there's really anything else that I've done to this car. We've talked about the head unit, the steering, the front headlights, suspension, rear tail lights. Yeah, basically that's it. Like I said, I don't think this was really such a long video. It's probably fairly short. We did a lot of touch-up paint today. Like I said, there were some spots that were rusting, so I kind of cleaned those up as best as I could. There were probably still cracks and crevices that had surface rust, but like I said, maybe in a year or two later it'll get sanded down and fixed. But the only part that was really, like, I couldn't really get to were the front fenders, and those can honestly be replaced, Bondo or whatever. But I live in California. Rust is not going to affect me, and I cleaned it up as best as I could. There might have been little residue of rust still, like with the crack of the paint and then the metal, but the paint's going to hopefully protect it. Till then, like I said, I don't think it's going to do any much damage till I get this whole car repainted and fixed and body work done. So yes, we will probably go with the just white with some flakes in there. Not this white. I don't really care for this satin white. We'll probably just do a regular white with some satin flakes, so it kind of matches my rims. Because if you look at my rims and then the paint of the car, you could kind of see the difference. So we're gonna try to match just the plain white like that, but with flakes, obviously, like I said. Yeah, that's basically about it. In the next video that you will see, I will be doing the pulling the center console so I can switch all of this stuff up. It should be a quick video, honestly. This should not take me that long to do. And yeah, that's basically about it. The other thing I wanted to show you was I got these little inserts so it matches the whole black and red theme. So I also got them in here, the cup holders, and in here, just to clean it up a bit. Like, it kind of matches, it really matches the whole theme, and I really like it. So yeah, I just cannot wait to get those lights, the feet well lights, when I drive at night. It will be such a vibe. And then the underglow, I can honestly wait on. It doesn't really affect me that much. Like I said, I got all those doohickeys. Ew, I sounded so weird saying that. Doohickeys on my truck. I have rock lights, star headliner, the feet light. I have everything done to that truck. That truck was my first build, and I still have it. I just didn't keep up with videos on it, which I'm sorry. I know this is kind of random that I just showed up like this. I didn't get the whole story. Basically, the whole story is I got a second job, a full-time job on top of my other job, and I was working. On top of that, I was also going to school at night. So this is a pretty good hectic 3 months, almost 4 months that I was just, or no, I would say, so I would say almost 3 months, almost, that I was just working and doing school. I graduated in May, so it died down after that. I was just doing 2 jobs, and then my other job switched to like 4 days, so that was also good. So now I started having a day off. I could have honestly added that on to my other job, but I was just like, I don't have anything to look forward to. So that day off was something to look forward to, enjoy myself and just get a break. You know, you need one day off. You will wear yourself out. Like I wore myself out. I could still do it, but I wore myself out. So the goal was to get this in July, because I wanted a FR-S. I was set on it, either a Subaru BRZ. That's what I really wanted, but I just settled for the FR-S. It was a good price deal for what it was. It's not a bad car. It's not. I really love it. It has its little things here and there, but it runs, it drives, everything works, so I can't complain. So this car I actually got in June, and then I started doing all this. It is September now, and I've gotten all that done. Coilovers, the wheels, the headlights, taillights, backup camera, head unit, and this stuff's not cheap. Not cheap, and I'm not trying to brag, but I had a mindset, I had a goal, and I really worked for it, and I achieved it. So honestly, if you do work for things, you can achieve anything, honestly. Anything. I didn't think I would get this car that soon. I was shooting for July. I got it sooner. I didn't think I would get all this done because of all my bills, but I got this stuff done, and I still could pay my bills and still be comfortable. Like, that is insane. If you really work for it, you can do anything. But yeah, moral of the story is I got this in June because I really wanted one, and now I have one. But yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. I'm sorry if I'm like all over the place with this video. I'm trying to get back into it. I'll probably do a video on my truck of everything that I have done to it also. I think I did one, but I've recently updated the rock lights. Other stuff, no, I haven't done. I still gotta fix the steering column stuff. I'll probably do a video on that maybe, but the main video will be on this car. I don't know if I'm gonna do any other videos after I do this. I probably will, probably won't, I don't know. Hold on, let me close my door. But yeah, basically other than that, yeah, it'll probably, if I do videos, it'll be trips, me taking trips, driving this thing, or going to car shows maybe. But yeah, that's basically about it. I will do a video maybe on the what is it called, the underglow. I will do a video on the feet well lights. Those are really simple and easy. I will be doing the video on all the new trim pieces and stuff. But yeah, this is the FR-S, guys. Like, I said I wanted one. I said I was gonna get one, and look at me. I have one, and I own one now. And I got the build how I want it. I'll give you guys another walk around of the build. So when I had the running lights on, these stay on red. These are the brake lights, and then it has sequential turn signals. This has the red LED bar, and then this flashes like 3 or 4 times when I'm hitting the brake. I'm gonna rewire this though, so it doesn't always stay on, just this triangle piece stays on, and this only comes on when I hit the brakes. LED tag lights, but those were already there. Here's the rest of it. I wanted to do this in a red, but I don't know if I will do it in a red. If I do it professionally like that, I might switch it to a red, but like I said, I don't know if I want to because the engine bay won't be painted or the door jambs won't be painted. So that's why I'm saying I'll probably just stick with the white, honestly. But also right here, these are the white boomerangs, also sequential. These have a white boomerang in them. So the yellow amber light only comes on when the blinker's on. So these white LEDs come on and those white LEDs come on. So it really looks clean. It's a clean look. And then, yeah, I think it's a mean car. And then I'll put a before picture right here, right now. So that was before any of this was done. I'll probably have the front and back pictures of it, but that was it before any of this was done. I got new rims because one of the rims had a crack in it, and the dealer actually paid for that because I pointed that out and it was a safety hazard. So that's why I got replicas of them. Those were Volk Racing. These are actually just F1Rs from Fitment Industries, and they're not bad. I've gotten way too many compliments on it. Like I said, I don't like the 2 different whites. It doesn't bother me that much. I still love the car, but I just wish it was the same white. But everybody loves it. Everybody says, dude, I like the white on white. And in my head, I'm just like, there's so many imperfections with this thing. But from afar, this thing is a beautiful, bro. Beautiful. Yeah, this is basically it. Like I said, I technically flipped this car. The steering wheel was falling apart. Carpet was falling apart. Front door speakers didn't work. The windshield wipers were bad. The suspension kind of needed upgraded. I still need to do the lower control arms on these with new ball joints, which I will be doing here soon. And then I'll probably either get it a little bit lower or keep it like this, but even it out. This side's a little higher than that side for some reason, but it's not that noticeable. Like, you really have to inspect it to notice it. But like I said, once I get that done, I'll probably get that fixed. What else was bad with this car? I feel like there was a lot more stuff that was bad with this car. Oh, I had done the oil change. The oil change, it needed an oil change, so I did that. Alignment needed to be done, so I did that. I didn't do it myself. I paid a shop to do it. Cabin air filter needed to be replaced, so we did that. So in that 3 months, I technically flipped the whole car. Made it look like this. Bumpers were hanging on the side like usual. They still kind of do, but not as bad as most of these things that you can see. And this is really good because I only have 2 clips holding this whole bumper in on that side. And then right here, I use nuts and bolts to close up those gaps. But yeah, I didn't want to go for too much black or too much white. I went with black and white to kind of create that good looking accent. I'm not going to do carbon fiber mirrors. I'm not going to do a carbon fiber ring. Like, I like it, but with the build that I went with, I love this build. I wouldn't change it any bit. I might do a body kit on it later on when I get another daily, but other than that, I am stoked on this build. How it came out, like I said, once I get the underglow, maybe some interior lights. I kind of want to do a Paul Walker GTR vibe feel when he gets called to the race, and you just see him in the garage, get in the GTR, turn it on, and all the blue lights come on, and he's cruising down the highway, and you see through the black back window the blue LED, and then the blue LEDs on the ground. That's what I'm kind of going for, is the Paul Walker, but in an FRS. I know y'all are probably gonna be like, bro, what? But I always wanted one of these or an Integra, and I always wanted to do that. The interior lights, though, I don't know if I'm going to do those because this is so tinted. I probably will, and it'll probably show somewhat. But like I said, I don't know how I will feel having LEDs show in this car, being how I want the interior as clean as possible. But we will see. The underglow we will be doing for sure. This exhaust tip, I will be fixing this in the meantime. As you can see, that one kind of kicks up more, and it's just how it's bolted on. Once I unbolt it and kind of adjust it down, like move the flange sideways, it'll come down and then match this side. But let me turn on the lights for you. Here we go. These are the lights. I will show the sequential. The tag lights are white, obviously. The boomerangs up in the front. Like I said, these ones come on. The yellows only come on when I have the turn signals, which I'll do the hazards right now. Just gotta press that hazard button. I also did a module under the dash to help with the hyper flash, so I don't have any resistors in any of these. Well, the stock headlights, I don't know. I don't know if they come with built-in ones, but I know for sure the bottom ones came with resistors, but I did not install those. But yeah, we got not the hyper flash anymore. Some people like it, but I don't. I already have that on my truck, the hyper flash, and I cannot get rid of it. But there you go. The sequentials on the back. And you can change them to standard or sequential. The front ones are just sequential. But here they go. Sequential. And then the bottom ones, like I said, the yellow light only comes on when the turn signal is engaged. So, like I said, I wouldn't really change it for anything. I did have an issue with this light, actually. I'm sorry if I'm going all over the place. Like, this is my first video in a while, so just bear with me. I'll get back into the hang of it if I keep doing these. But this light, one day I was at the gas station and the boomerang went out. I didn't even have it for that long. I'm just hoping it's a bad batch that I got. I only replaced this one. I still had the brand new of that one. I just didn't want to redo the whole wiring, and it still works. So we just replaced this one, and like I said, I hope it was just a bad light, because everything was connected. I rewired everything, and this light didn't go out, so it had to have been the light, because it's hooked up to the same power source. So if it does go out again, I'm just going to go ahead and go with the VLANs. But I don't want the VLANs. I really love how these look. But if these go out again, I'm definitely going to go with the VLANs, because I don't want to go through the warranty with the company again. The company's not bad. It's just a hassle to go through with them. FT Speeds is good, but it was just a hassle for me, because I also had to go and do a warranty on this light. That one was pretty fast. This one was fairly fast. I actually got to contact the company and tell them I already had received it. I don't need the tracking anymore, but they were really helpful. It's just I was 2 weeks without driving this car because I didn't want to drive it with a busted light. That was just because it was going back and forth telling them that I did test it and this and that. Not FT Speeds, the company that they buy it through, and then they sell it to people, you know? So the manufacturer. So yeah, we got the new replacement in. I just got that in last night, and it works, and it's good. Dude, this car is so mean. I love this thing. Like I said, I think that's gonna conclude this video until Tuesday. So today is Sunday. Tomorrow I will be getting the carbon fiber. I don't know if I'll do that tomorrow or if I'll do that on Tuesday. If I do that tomorrow, then the video will start tomorrow where I will be doing that. But the next day I'll be in different clothes finishing up everything in that video. So we will see. But yeah. This is a 2014 Scion FR-S with 107,000 miles on it. And it runs good. I will say I did notice that these cars are known to have the torque dip a little bit. Mine doesn't really, I don't really feel it that much. I feel it sometimes, but because mine's is automatic, I didn't get a stick shift. I live in California. I don't want to deal with stick daily driving on hills and stuff. So I went with the automatic. You don't really feel it in the automatic. I heard you feel it more in the stick. So I did hear about it. Sometimes I could feel it, but a lot of times it just engages and picks back up with the automatic. But oh, and then the other thing I did when I first got this car, the brakes, there were like no brakes. The rotors were still fairly good, so I didn't replace those, but the pads needed to be replaced. So we went ahead and replaced the pads. Those needed to be replaced. So I'm gonna run these till they start grinding, because I do want to do the drilled and slotted. And when I replace this one squeaks. So I'm gonna do drilled and slotted with new brake pads when it gets to that point. But other than that, we are chilling with the car. The wing I did put on myself. All the bodywork stuff, like side skirts and everything, I did myself. The wing I did myself. I just did the tape, measured it, try to get the fitment as perfect as I can. I will say it's pretty perfect to me. I mean, it might be over a little more to one side than the other, but you don't even notice it. I think you notice the shark fin more than anything. But yeah, I can't complain about this car. I get a lot of compliments. I see the imperfections that people don't see, but people love this thing. So I love this thing so much. But like I said, that'll conclude the video until Tuesday or tomorrow. I will be uploading this. I'll probably edit tonight and then either upload it tonight or upload it tomorrow. Hopefully I can, because I said that about many other videos and I never uploaded after I think it was my fuel pump or the fuel filter that I did on my truck. That was the last video, and then you guys never heard back from me. So I will for sure try to get this one out. But yeah, that concludes it from my 2014 FR-S. I'll probably do a video on me going up to Julian when it snows. I don't know if I'll take this. I'll probably won't take this. I'll probably take the truck, because I've always wanted pictures with the truck in the snow. I should have taken it when we went last Christmas, but I was just scared. I didn't have a second car and my cats are out, and with the cats being out, it's really sluggish and it puts a lot of wear on your car, and I didn't want to put that much wear going up a mountain. But now that I can afford new ones, I'll probably get those replaced or just drive it up to Julian. Julian's not that far, and get some pictures up there in the snow. And then yeah, but I don't know if I'll take this one. I'll probably take the truck for sure, because the truck is for sure my beast and I want to get pictures. And it's more nice driving the truck during the winter time. It just feels more cozy, more comfortable. This is loud. That is my cruiser. This is my fun car, daily driver. My truck is more my cruiser, my show truck. It's just something to chill in. And the heat works good in this car, but something about an old truck's heater is just awesome. I can't explain it, but it's just awesome. But other than that, I'm just babbling and just talking randomly. You guys are probably not watching the video anymore. If you guys are, thank you. But I'm gonna go now. Like I said, I'll try to get this video uploaded, but until Tuesday, I'll see y'all later.